Welcome to DIY with KB, where my tagline is the luxe look for less, and that's what we're doing in today's video. I'm sharing some designer inspired Amazon products. These are not dupes, these are just products from Amazon that are reminiscent of some designer products and are giving me the same quality and look as those designer products without the designer price tag. I have never been more excited, so let's just jump into today's video. As per usual, everything will be linked down below, but I will just put numbers up on the screen so you know exactly which number coordinates with the correct link. This Safavieh Couture coffee table is the creme de la creme of designer inspired items. I'm starting the video with the best one, which is honestly a bad practice, but this reminds me of the Thaddeus collection from Restoration Hardware. This is a hammered metal collection, so you're not just getting a brass table or a silver table. You're getting a brass table that looks like, if someone has actually hand forged it. I love the detail there. It tells a story. It's not just like, oh, someone rub and buff this. I love this piece and the quality is out of this world. So they not only make a coffee table version that is round, but they also make a rectangular coffee table. They have a console table, they have side tables, they have a half moon table. Literally, if you've ever wanted a hammered brass or silver coffee table or any type of table, this is the collection. The Safavieh Couture collection gets incredible reviews, and of course it is still expensive. This coffee table is like $700. I'm not saying it's cheap, but compared to those designer prices, this is so much more affordable. Next, we have to talk about the Obright task lamps, and for the first time ever in a YouTube video, I'm not sitting in front of one, but these Obright task lamps are adjustable task lamps. You can turn them to the left, to the right. They can do the whole cha-cha slide, which I do love and appreciate, and they give off fantastic light. So the light itself is also adjustable in terms of brightness. You can get really bright or really nice and moody where you want to put on your jazz vibes and just like vibe out and relax. Any type of lighting you want to get, you can get it with this adjustable task lamp. You just plug it into the wall. It comes in gold, silver, and black. Gold is the most expensive. That is my favorite one, but I've had clients buy all of them and everyone has been supremely happy. What I really love about them is that there is a shade on it, if you will, that really diffuses the light. So it doesn't look like harsh LED light where you can see all of the individual like light bulbs. It's diffused really beautifully and it gives off a ton of light. So if you're hard of sight, you are going to love these even if they aren't your style. But task lights are incredibly popular in the luxury design market right now, and they have been for years, and sometimes they can cost upwards of $400. But these ones are $75 to $65 depending upon the color, and you're getting the exact same quality, if not better, for a fraction of the price. Now, luxury is relevant not only when it comes to furniture items, it also comes to bedding. So let's talk about my favorite designer inspired bedding item, which is this jersey sheet set. So my favorite designer sheets are Calvin Klein sheets, and it's a type of sheet set that I think for one sheet, it's like $100. So when you're putting all of the sheets together to get the sheet set, it's like $300 in the particular line I'm talking about, though there are tiers to the Calvin Klein whatever, but I don't need to talk about that because the video is not about Calvin Klein. Anyway, their sheets are really hard to come by, but their jersey sheets are just, they feel like butter. They feel like butter, and I think they're great for hot sleepers, cool sleepers. I love how stretchy the sheets are. So if you and your spouse are fighting in the middle of the night over the sheet, it stretches to accommodate both of you. Someone doesn't have to angrily go sleep on the sofa. You don't have that problem with these sheets. And these actual Amazon basic jersey sheets are so reminiscent of them to me. I have them in black, but they come in so many different colors and I love them. And they wash well, they don't pill, and they just give luxury without the luxury price tag. I think they're like $65, but you get 2 pillowcases, a top sheet, a fitted sheet. You get the whole thing for $65, which is amazing when most sheet sets are $200, $300+ for linen, jersey, cotton, really anything from any other brand right now. Now we have to talk Ornate Mirrors. So Ornate Mirrors have been all over the internet for years. You guys know I have the Louis Philippe gilt mirror, and there are many other different variants like the Anthropologie, Primrose mirror, the Our House Amelie mirror. There are a lot of different ornate gilt mirrors these days, and they always are pretty much above $900, so they're very expensive. And this mirror is so ornate. It's solid wood, so it's so thick and heavy, so you do need to actually support it well to put it up on the wall, but it gives you luxury. It has all the ornate detailing. The mirror is very high quality, and I don't know, it looks just like my luxury mirror, but I think I paid around $200 for it. I think this one is $250, and they do have different sizes to accommodate what you want. I'm actually going to use mine in my powder room now. I'm going to do a little renovation of that, and I'm going to use it in the powder room and just paint it a different color to kind of get the vibes that I'm looking for. But The quality here is truly unmatched and the price tag is wonderful. I've seen in a lot of stores recently, even somewhere like Sam's Club, they're getting like these ornate mirrors. They even have them at Kirkland's, but they're not solid wood, so they are a little bit flimsy and they do bend, but this one is giving the quality with that more affordable price tag. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know that I used to have these cloud-like dining chairs. They were fully upholstered and they were nice and plush and amazing, and I loved them, but I had to get the Jagger chairs from our house because they are so good. They are so good, and I think I found a dupe for the Jagger chairs, so I'll link those down below as well. These stone and beam rivet dining chairs are reminiscent of the cloud dining chairs from Restoration Hardware. These other dining chairs from our house. This style is just really popular across the board, which is why this video is called Designer Inspired. These are not dupes. This is not like, oh, I want to copy this particular store. All of these stores have the same things right now. That's how trends work. So this is just how to get the trend more affordably. Anyway, I digress. So this one doesn't come in the pure white, but it comes in like a flax color and it feels identical. It's nice and plush and cozy. You get phenomenal back support. They not only have the armed version, but they also have the armless versions. So I'll try and insert a picture of my dining room before, but you can get this exact look from Amazon now. Even where I originally bought my chairs, the price has gone up just because of inflation. But if you want this look without having to pay $650 or $700 per chair, you can get these from Amazon. And my pro tip is to actually Scotch guard them. So just buy some Scotch guard spray. I think you can get it at Target. Obviously you can get it on Amazon. I'll link it down below as well. Just spray all of your stuff so that it becomes stain repellent or a little bit more stain repellent, so that even though you have upholstered dining chairs, you don't have to worry about them getting stained all of the time. But I love these. They're sold out all the time. So if you've been in the market for them, I'm telling you, you probably want to jump on them right now. Finding high quality art is almost impossible. So I love Etsy prints. I have nothing against it, but Etsy prints never have any texture and then you have to frame them yourself. I found this art collection, I believe it's called Signwin, maybe it's Sigmund, I don't know, from Amazon, and I've been incredibly impressed. So they make so many different styles of art. This one kind of reminds me of Kadir Bowley. This one reminds me of Megan Morrison. I just love the incredible detail that you get with this art. They have art that kind of works for every single design style. So whether that be modern organic or contemporary or wabi sabi, I think they have art that works for it. And they have art in different sizes and they come in different actual wooden frames. So if you want a light oak, if you want a black, you want a white, you can get the different ones. So you can actually really tailor this art to your design style. And because this art is always so affordable, some of it has texture, some of it does not, but you can just add texture on top. Like in the white parts, just add texture to it with your own spackling paste or something like that. But I think you're getting such a high quality print already that's stretched in a frame and it's in a high quality frame. You just can't beat it. I've been unbelievably impressed with this artwork to date. So if you're looking for something that kind of reminds you of those big, large stretch pieces of art that you're seeing at the designer stores, you can actually get them. And I think they go up to 24 by 36, which is a really decent size if you have standard height ceilings. The bed that has kind of taken over the design space recently has been like the upholstered bed that either has like a slope to it or the wing back. And so this one is actually $300. It ranges from I think like $200 to $350 even for the king size. And this is like a sloped back bed with a little bit of a wing back to it. And this is incredible. It comes in light gray, dark gray, and some other colors, but this bed is only $350. $350 for a full king bed. That is absolutely incredible. You cannot put an adjustable base in it, but if you do want one that is adjustable base compatible, I can link that down below. Very similar in price, just from Wayfair instead. But this is getting the designer look for less because these upholstered beds are so in. Having a fully upholstered bed normally costs around $900, but this you're getting it for $350. What I'd say here as well, definitely Scotch guard it to get that higher. As I said before, you definitely want a Scotch guard it to make sure that it's going to stay good for years to come. But I do really love this. It looks so sophisticated and high end, and you'd have no idea that you can get this entire bed set up for under $500. This is designer inspired in that marble has really taken over luxury interior design, but marble is expensive. So I want to share this marble tray. So this tray comes in I think 5 different color variations. I have the lilac color variation and I use it for my toiletries in my bathroom, but I really love it because it's your ability to get that taste of marble without having to get a full marble countertop. I think small marble accents really do pack a punch, and when your marble is in a tray form, it kind of makes you think, makes you kind of fake out that your countertop is marble even when it isn't, as opposed to like a marble base or something like that. So this is just designer inspired because you can achieve the trend with this piece, but I've been really impressed. It is marble, so if you spill some wine on it, it is going to stain because that's just what happens with marble, which I've talked about before. But I've had this and it does not fall apart. Sure, you can make a marble tray with like leftover marble scraps if you have them, but most people do not have marble scraps, and this is around $75 and it fits every single toiletry that I own, so I've been really impressed with it. Next, let's talk curtains. So velvet curtains are really expensive, and I used to be a huge fan of IKEA Stanella curtains, but I'm not a fan of the limiting sizes and the limited colors. So I actually love this brand from Amazon. I bought it for a client project and I've been surprisingly happy. So this is velvet curtains and they have so many different size options, not only in terms of length, but also width. And you can actually use a rod pocket or you can use clips if you'd like to. I love these curtains. I bought them in pink, but they come in black, brown, all the different colors, and they feel really, truly high end, and they're very, very thick. They're very thick, and they do have like a liner on them that helps them kind of black out your space, but it doesn't feel plasticky and canvasy like they do often feel. It still feels very luxe. And they have built-in tie backs so that you can actually tie your curtains instead of having to install tie backs on your wall or having to find some and kind of like DIY them. So I was really impressed with these with this price tag. I don't know, I just have never found a velvet curtain that really, really was impressive to me besides the Pottery Barn ones, which are so expensive that I actually want to cry. The last designer inspired item I want to talk about is the Simple and Opulence Duvet. So this actually really reminds me of the quality of the West Elm linen duvets. And you guys know I'm a West Elm hater. I really do not like their furniture, but I love their bedding. You know, a hater's gonna hate, but sometimes you just gotta be honest. And I'm being honest about that. West Elm has incredible bedding, the best bedding in the market in my opinion, but it is very expensive. A duvet cover can run you $250. And you know, when I spill something on it, it's gonna be a bad time. So I actually love this Simple and Opulence ones from Amazon. They have so many different variations. I'm still finding a waffle one that I really love, but it does feel very reminiscent in quality to the West Elm ones. Are they cheap? No, they're still around 120 bucks for the set. Again, they have a duvet cover, but they also have a sheet set, so that's why I said set. So excuse me for my mistake there. But it's still a pretty penny, but it isn't quite as expensive, and the quality feels very similar. If you're buying linen, you definitely want to wash it before you sleep on it because the fiber is going to relax and feel a lot more smooth. I always find that linen feels really rough out of the package, and I know someone's going to be like, you're supposed to wash all of your bedding before you sleep on it. Okay, I hear you. I agree, but sometimes you forgot the sheets in the washing machine, you didn't transfer them to the dryer, you got this new pack, and it's either sleep on the bare mattress or the unwashed sheets, and we choose the unwashed sheets, and I will do that every time instead of sleeping on my bare mattress. So it is what it is. Find me in the comments. I don't care. But I am so impressed with the quality of this duvet cover and the associated sheets. So these also do really remind me of the West Elm sheets as well. So if you're in the market for linen bedding, I say start here. That is it for today's video. Those were some designer inspired items from Amazon that I truly love. Again, these are not dupes. These are just products that remind me of luxury products, but you're getting the same quality and look without that designer price tag. So I absolutely love all of these products. I think you're gonna love them too. And let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite find from today's video? If you liked today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram. And until next time, have a beautiful day.